Alright, episode 7, Mashoko Tensei. It's about time. We had to wait like 2 weeks for this. Alright, but we jump back right into it. So, since the last time, Rudy says he's going to go on that trip to that continent to find his parents. So he tells Elaine and them are going to go together. And, Rudy's saying his farewells to everybody. So he goes to tell Nanahoshi. And she actually says that she has a teleportation device, which would shrink their travel from 2 years to a couple of months. So Rudy will be able to make it back in time for Sophie's pregnancy. And then he finally tells Sophie what's gonna happen. And Sophie says that she'll take care of the house. And the kids, Aisha and Norn, also say that they'll help with the house and everything like that. Rudy and Elaine start their adventure. Oh, but Cliff gave Elaine's that belt thing that supposedly helps her with her curse. But then they set off. And as they're saying their farewells, Elaine says the forbidden line. Then they find a ruin that Nanahoshi said was a teleportation thingy-mabob, and they teleport to the other continent. But there's kind of like a time lag thing going on. Despite that, Rudy found Orsted. I think that's how you say his name. They found like his clothes, the robe. Oh yeah, you know what that means. And now that they're in the continent, Rudy is about to fall into temptations, even despite having a wife, and was trying to make a move on Elaine's. But it actually turns out that he was being tempted by some succubus. So he's still loyal, at least for now. And many days passed by, and then Elaine's eventually couldn't hold it in, and she had to do her thing because of her curse. I mean, seeing them fight together, Rudy and Elaine's are a pretty good duo. They got some good chemistry. They're a pretty good team. But majority of this episode is kind of like a montage kind of thing. And at the end of the episode, Rudy and Elaine are talking with each other about Paul and Zenith. And yeah, Elaine just explains how Rudy's parents were back in the day. I keep forgetting that Paul was a player back in the day. Now, I read the light novel, so I do know some stuff. But I saw on the internet that a lot of stuff was skipped over. And it's been a long time since I read it. So I don't remember what was skipped. I feel like the pacing's still pretty fine. So I mean, I enjoyed the episode a lot. I didn't have a problem. Yeah, a lot of stuff does get skipped, I suppose. But I mean, despite that, I enjoyed it. It was still entertaining.